My name is Beiber. I have been a Rotarian since 1979. That's 44 years of being in this awesome organization. 34 of those years were perfect attendance, which I'm very proud of. This is the only club that I've belonged to over that period of time.
Who inspired you to join Rotary?
And I'd have to say it would be Charlie Abbott, the man that actually introduced me to Rotary and sponsored me to become a member back in July, August of 1979. Charlie Abbott was the former sheriff of Bay County, and he just ended up being a really close friend of mine over the years. I miss him. He's no longer with us.
What are your fondest memories of Rotary?
I have some fond memories of Rotary. One, all the fireside chats that we did for all the new members. It was something that was done for all new members. We always did a fireside chat, basically bringing them to our home, or we would meet in their home and tell them about Rotary. And that was just a lot of fun, and got to know people on a very personal note that way. Another memory that I have is back the first couple of years I was a Rotarian, someone came up with the idea, why don't we contact other Rotary clubs throughout the world and let them know about our club. And so being a new member, I pretty much did what they asked. They actually passed around a hat with Rotary clubs throughout the world, and you'd pull out a name and you would write them. And that's what I did. I pulled out a name. There was a gentleman from Amsterdam. He was the president of a club there in Amsterdam. And I told him about Lynn Haven Rotary Club, and I told him about Bay County and Florida. And I just passingly said, hey, if you're ever in this area, come by. We'd love to have you visit us and let us share flags with you and create a friendship. Well, I didn't think anything else of it. And then about a couple of months later, I got a letter from him. And he said, hey, I'm going to be close to you, and I'd like to come by and visit with you. And I said, wonderful. And I wrote him back, and he got in, but unbeknown to me, he flew in on a business trip to Miami. And that's a long ways from Miami to Panama City, Florida. Well, he made the commitment, and he rented a car. I don't think he knew at the time when he told me he was going to come visit that it would be that distance. But he rented a car and drove all the way from Miami to Panama City and visited us, and we just had a wonderful time. And that really showed the international flavor of Rotary and the friendships that you can have through this incredible organization that we call Rotary.
How has Rotary impacted your life?
How Rotary has affected me, I would say that probably the four-way test has had a tremendous influence on me in my personal life as well as my business life. I hope that I can say with honesty that the four-way test is a part of my life, and it is, and it truly is. And that's me and my Rotary experience.
The Rotary Club of Lynn Haven, celebrating 50 years of service in the Lynn Haven community.